Hey, you guys, I'm Rochelle, your host with The Well Said Show, and today we are paired up with N1A by Tristina, and we're going to be breaking myths about black women and lipstick, okay? Because, everybody not Nicki Minaj. We can't be wearing that pink, red, or could we? So, while we're breaking those myths, we have some awesome models, so I'm going to have them go ahead and show themselves. Go ahead. I know Sarah, but tell us what's your real name.
Hi, my name is Sarah. Sarah Lyons.
And we have our second beautiful model.
I'm Tanisha McNair.
Awesome, nice to meet you. And we have our third beautiful model.
Ashley Osborne.
Okay, so they have a treat for them because they're going to be mixed up by this awesome, beautiful, great friend of mine. Her name is Linda, and she's a blogger. She's super popular on YouTube, Instagram, and make sure y'all snap her. Miss Linda right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself and all this good stuff you're with.
Yay! Okay, so my name is Elaine, and I'm coming today with you guys to show off Elaine Cosmetics, which is my line that's geared to basically all the melanated beauties out there who feel like they have not had a lipstick color for themselves. So
we're gonna break some myths today, right?
Yes, we're definitely gonna break some myths.
All right, Miss Linda. So go ahead. We're gonna work on Sarah first.
Yeah, let's work on Sarah first.
Let's work on Sarah first. So, Sarah, what is something that's really uncomfortable? What's a color that you just would stay away from?
Anything bright colors. Like I have this bright pink here. Like I would never wear this because I feel like it makes me look like a clown. Like I just feel really self-conscious in anything bright.
Oh. So are we gonna put that bright pink on her?
Yeah, let's see what the bright pink looks like.
Let's do it. Make her a clown. Let's see. I'm just playing. I'm playing. So Linda right here, she's gonna show us how we can make this. How can we make this more comfortable for her?
Okay. Wait, I actually have.
Okay.
Oh, this is like that bright actually on me.
Look at it. There ain't nothing but to do it.
Oh, I'm not doing this right.
She said, "Am I doing this right?"
Because it doesn't really.
Do you feel that it's going on? Do you feel that it's pigmented? Or do you feel like you have to keep applying?
I feel like I have to keep applying.
Because you don't feel like it's going on?
Yeah, do y'all
No.
notice it?
Well, I feel like maybe it makes you a little more comfortable because if it just bam some bubble gum on you,
I
like
thought it would just be bam bubblegum, but
yeah.
what is it?
I feel like it's light and it's cute, so it gets you like a beginner stage.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can go to MAC and probably get something a little brighter, a little thick, so they're ready for it. But I feel like this is good for a beginner.
Okay, so how do you feel normally when you wear pinks? Like, what is it about pinks that makes you uncomfortable?
I feel like it's to me it seems like a younger color. Like
Got
if
it.
I was in high school or something.
Really?
Like to me, like darker or something.
You wouldn't wear that for date night?
No.
Got it. So, like, my next question, I guess, would be, what about pink are you so scared of? Is it just like the bright pinks, or is it just all pinks in general?
I guess just bright pinks.
Bright
Yeah.
pinks. Okay.
Anything bright, honestly. Not even just pink, but just like bright colors. I just feel like it would stand out too much on my face.
Got it. And do you look for lipsticks that are very pigmented, or do you like a sheer finish?
I like darker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was actually a Revlon color, and what I noticed that you said was that you felt like you had to keep applying it.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna switch you to Elaine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a wipe, and you're gonna wipe that off.
Okay.
She the plug, y'all.
Here you are.
Okay.
You're welcome.
That is organic, so your lips will be fresh.
Of course.
Like in church, they say, go ahead and put it in mama's hand.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, thanks.
That's so cute.
Okay, so this is the old color.
You
Yes.
can give that to me.
Okay. This is the NALA one.
Yes.
Go to the camera.
So that's Teresa. That's Elaine.
Now my lips feel a little dry because it's not white, but this is going on
Next time we'll bring you
a
some
lot
Carmex.
better.
Ooh, okay. Date night tonight.
So, yeah, so this is something different that I wouldn't normally wear.
Mm-hmm.
And this went straight on. Like, I feel like the Revlon was like, is this even showing up? So it does show up.
Yes, it definitely
Yes,
shows
so,
up.
okay.
You did it one time. Boop,
Did it one time, not wasting all this lipstick.
Right. And I know it's a little bit different
Yeah,
for
this
your
is way
norm,
different.
but how do you like feel overall? Like, is it something that you feel that, I don't know, with time that you would give it a try, maybe vacation on the
I
beach?
feel like if I was feeling particularly spicy, trying to switch it up a little bit.
Mexico.
Honestly, as I'm looking at it more, it doesn't look so bad.
Right?
It doesn't.
Right?
How does it feel?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna come off like as the night goes on because I have those lipsticks like Is it still on? You know, after
Yes.
a couple hours, so it still feels like it's gonna stay for a long time.
That makes me happy. So if you had to choose between the Revlon and any alley, which one would you choose?
Definitely this one. And not just because it's your line.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks beautiful.
I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is Teresa. It's a matte. All the shades from Any Alley are matte colors. And I prefer mattes just because they definitely stay on much longer. I've actually had Elaine on, literally, I think it's been 6 hours now. I've ate, I've drunk, and it's still on.
That's why you lit. Hey.
So thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
We're gonna move on to this lovely lady right here.
So what colors do you stay away from?
I typically only wear one color,
What is that?
burgundy.
Okay, I see you.
Okay,
No,
girl.
Alicia Keys.
I'm done.
So why is that though?
It's just my safe color.
And
Yeah.
what about it makes you feel safe in it?
I feel like it's not that drastic, so you can still see that I'm wearing lipstick without it feeling like I'm wearing lipstick. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the color that you're most scared of wearing?
Red.
And why is that?
It's way too bright.
Got it. So you
Yeah.
feel like the undertones are off and it just, the
It's
first
just-
thing.
It's like, surprise, I'm here.
Got it.
I'm okay.
What would make you more comfortable wearing red?
Maybe if it wasn't a bright red, maybe if it was a little darker.
Is it because we're black?
Yeah, I do. I feel like some black women, it looks really good, but it also could just be they're confident in it. So maybe because they're confident in it, they look really good in it.
Right.
Understood.
Right.
Okay. So what we gonna do for her today, Miss Linda?
All right, well, let's see the first shade for you, and then we'll say what it is after. Thank you,
Oh
boo.
gosh, this is so bright.
Okay. A little Beyonce.
Alicia Keys and Beyonce.
Yeah,
we
really
got everybody. We got everybody.
That is so bright.
It's cute though.
It's really bright.
But you're gonna keep on going though.
Right. Okay, so how do you feel in that red?
I don't even recognize myself.
Is it something that you feel that you would actually wear out,
Maybe.
possibly? Okay, and what about it do you like?
I think
If
it makes
you
my
like it.
lips look a little plumper.
Yes, red is definitely
Okay.
good for that.
So I like the plumpness.
And do you tend to wear more satin finishes or matte?
Matte.
Matte.
And
Mattes? Okay.
matte.
Mattes. Okay, just make, because people be like, girl, I don't know if you said this or that. So I
No,
want to make, okay. Mattes. And why do you prefer mattes?
I think I don't like the glossiness. Mattes seem to be less glossy.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna give you a wipe so that you could take it off and put any Ollie on and see how you feel.
You're welcome.
There you are, lovely.
Look at her over there. We're gonna see what we're gonna do for her right there.
Oh, this is not that bad. My lips are so dry.
Uh-oh.
I like this.
What makes you like it? It's still red.
It is red, but it's not. I don't know. I like the feel of it.
Is it because maybe it's not as glossy as Revlon?
Probably.
That's more settled.
Yeah, if my lips weren't so dry, I feel like
It doesn't look dry
okay.
at all.
yeah, I feel like I like this.
So the difference I would say when it comes to, you know, melanated skin, for reds, it's very important to have like more of a bluish undertone rather than like the pinks or things like that, because sometimes it comes off weird against our undertones. But
Do you mind elaborating on blue undertone?
so this one has a slightly blue undertone. Like you may not be able to tell like if you're not really into undertones, but that just goes a little bit better because blue is just a better undertone for us.
Okay.
When it's more of like a peachy or pink, sometimes it's too bold for certain people and they just don't prefer it. But this one's a little bit more subtle where it could be dressed up or dressed down, but it just depends upon the person.
Would you suggest like any type of what do you call
Lip
it?
liners?
Yes.
I mean, it depends upon the person. I suggest lip liners if that's what you do. Every now and then I do wear lip liners. I have a lip liner on with Elaine right now.
Hello.
But it just depends what look you're going for, because sometimes you just want that solid bold color, and then sometimes you want more of like an ombre look. Or if a color doesn't necessarily blend completely with your skin, lip liners are a really good way to kind of like blend the two together.
Oh.
So if you had to judge the two.
Definitely this one. Mainly because of the feel of it. I feel like the more I apply it, the better I feel.
Got it.
Because it's not so drastic. It's like a subtle, oh, okay, she's wearing red.
Got it.
Yeah.
And do you feel that you notice too that you have to swipe more with the other one?
Yes.
So you feel like it was less pigmented, or not swaying your judgment, girl? I just want to know your true opinion.
Shameless plug.
Right. Okay, repeat it again. I'm sorry.
Okay, so do you feel like with the Revlon, because I noticed that you kept going and kept applying it, do you feel that you prefer something where it's kind of like a 1-2 swipe, you're done,
Yes,
or?
definitely just 1, 2, and out the door.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're letting people know that black girls can wear red lipstick. Not only Beyonce.
That part.
All right.
And don't be scared of it,
I'ma try.
because you look good, girl.
I'm gonna try.
You
Get
look
nice.
good.
You gonna get yours. Okay. And number 3, what we got?
Hi, lady.
Hey there.
What color do you stay away from and why?
I stay away from nude because I look like a crackhead.
Oh my gosh. Even though you're far from that, you're so gorgeous.
You're
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
I don't think a lipstick
No, but my
would
lips
change you.
look really ashy. I look
Okay.
like
Okay.
that I've been hitting the
That's
plate.
that's very different though. I guess maybe because you are a lighter tone. So if something matches the color, that's how you feel.
Yes.
Okay, that's different. I've never heard that before.
So what colors do you tend to wear?
I actually like the bright colors. Like I like my lips to be popping. You know, if I'm
Okay,
going
little
out.
mama.
But but not day to day. Like if I'm like doing something, then I'll put on like a lighter color.
See, I feel like it's always that in between. I feel like people who really like bright colors usually stay away from the nudes, and the people who like nudes stay away from the bright colors. I feel like that's kind of like how it
Okay.
goes. But
I also stay away from the dark colors too. Now that I think about
What
it.
do you mean by
'cause I
dark? With like just-
think, like darker,
Purples,
like
the
purples,
deep
because I feel like it
purples.
like ages me.
You're so cute.
Got it.
I
Okay.
can't wait to see what we're gonna do with her.
Yeah.
What are we doing with her?
All right, so let's see what this one is looking like.
Okay. Oh, this one looking
And this is a nude.
This is looking
This is
what?
the typical nudes.
like crack.
You're so cute. Come on, somebody.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about makeup, but I feel with a cute chestnut lip liner, it'll be so adorable.
This looks so ashy. I look like
So how does that make you feel,
I look
girl?
crazy.
Okay, and what about
My
it?
mouth looks so dry. Like I almost look like an alien. Like there's no pigment to my lip right now. I don't like it at all.
Do you feel like you're flushed? Like you look,
Yeah, I'm so flushed. Like, yeah, not a good look.
so you would never pick this up. This is not something you would
This
check
is
for.
Not a good look for me. At
Okay,
all.
so let's get you out of that.
Yeah, because you about to bust the windows out his car.
Let's get you out that.
You over here busted up. She's so cute. I don't understand.
Stop.
And then she took it off and all that color came out.
Okay. All right.
You want to give me that? I don't want to mess up your little jeans.
Thank you.
So what color is this, Elaine?
This is actually Elaine.
Hey,
this
you
is.
wearing my friend.
Yep.
Okay, 1 swipe, 2 swipe.
Okay, yeah, look. There's life and color in my face. I don't look dead. Like
Okay.
before I looked. Yeah.
I see you mean that.
And how do you feel in this nude? Is it something that, like, now looking at yourself, staying away from nudes, is that something that you would, like, you know, dapple
This
in?
is new.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, it kind of matches my natural lip color, and it's like, I guess, making it pop more. So I prefer this nude, whereas the other nude, it just like looks like my skin color.
It's a little darker.
So
more
it's like,
pigment.
yeah, now it looks like I have lips.
How does it feel?
Yeah. how
It
does
feels
feel?
great.
I think sometimes with nudes, especially with darker skin tones, we automatically associate it with like the actual nude, like the Revlon one that you started with. We think that's what's supposed to be a nude color. But really, in reality, it's supposed to be about accentuating your actual lip color.
Right.
So that it's like, oh, a pop of color versus like looking like you need breasts and some chapstick and
Right.
you know that you're not a zombie. So I do want to showcase that this is Elaine and this is Elaine on me. So as you can see, it's 2 different people, but it appears slightly different, but it's a nude that works for multiple skin tones.
I know.
And she doesn't have a lip liner. I do have a lip liner on, so it's something that you could definitely, you know, tone up, tone down, whatever you want to do with it. But I think it looks beautiful. And I'm glad that you now know a nude that
Yeah.
looks not ashy or like a crackhead, like you
Thank
said.
you.
So yes. And then, my darling.
Hello. How you guys?
what are you wearing today? Are you wearing an
Well, actually, Elaine hooked me up, you guys. Okay, she put on this awesome purple. I'm not sure exactly what the name is. It Do you wanna tell us?
Alexandria? Yes.
Alexandria. So you can go ahead and interview me. I guess there you go.
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
I don't really do the hosting thing, so this is new for me. All right, so what colors do you normally wear? Which ones do you stay away from?
For sure, I like to go to Swap Meet, get my lip gloss for $1.99, clear. I like to get my browns, my nudes, at Ultra.
Got it.
For $4.99, I am cheap, and I love just keeping it comfortable, yes.
Okay, so you know what we're gonna do for you?
Nope.
We're gonna do the same exact thing. I have a purple for you that I want you to put on. You could take off lovely Alexandria and you could put it back on after. But here you go.
Look, I only got paid to do the hosting.
There
For
you
sure,
go.
I'll do it for y'all. I'll do it for y'all.
And while you take that off, I will go get your lipstick for you.
Okay, you can go ahead and put them right there.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna pass you this way. That was so effortless how she did it. I was like,
Twirl for the girls, all right.
all right. So this is the color you tend to stay away from. So I had to do it. I had to do it.
Let me see how they set you up, y'all.
Can you just like see how many swipes she's doing and it's not coming on her lips?
And I'm uncomfortable. You know why?
Why?
Because I feel like you can see my mustache. I ain't got wax.
No, that's a very valid point. That is like not saying that I see it. I'm just saying. I never heard somebody else say that before.
No, for sure. Like, I'm trying to get my concealer out my bag right now. Y'all.
So how do you feel?
I feel old.
Old. And then how did you feel in Alexandria? What was the difference between the two?
It was more comfortable.
And what made it more comfortable? Since they're both purples and they're both colors that you would shy away from, what made you feel more comfortable about it?
I feel like, I don't know the undertones, but it felt more darker. Like, I'm not sure if it was the blue or like a brown undertone, so it made me feel a little more comfortable. This is just more clowny. No disrespect, but it's just not something I'll pick up.
You want to take
Unless
it
it's
off?
for a photo shoot. Yes.
Okay, you can
Give
take
me
it off.
my
Let me
Swap Me
take,
lip gloss.
I'll take everything from you, yes.
Thank you.
I got you.
This is all me.
All right, you guys, that actually makes me really happy because we, use these three ladies to put on colors that they're actually really scared of. And honestly, all of you look beautiful. Like,
Yeah, they
seriously, you guys look beautiful. But I'm not the host, so I'm gonna pass this mic back over to the host.
Thank you, friend. Thank
You're
you,
so
friend. So for Miss Linda, what are some myths that you hear about Black women and their lipstick choices?
Myths. I would say that we can't wear nudes. That's probably the biggest myth because there's so many lines that have these nude shades and they promote these nude shades, but they're not really for everyone. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things when it comes to lipsticks, and that was like one of the main focuses of the line was I have three nudes. I have the Cinnamon, Tiffany Lee, and Elaine.
Okay.
So they're all different. Cinnamon's more of a brown base because every girl, some girls like their browns, they're Brandy-esque, you. And then there's Elaine, which is like, for me, I'm more of a nude girl. Unless it's summer, then I'm like, okay, I'll put color on my lips. But then there is Tiffany Lee, which is a lighter nude for more of like lighter complexions because, melanin can come in all shades.
Hello.
So there's something for everybody.
Right.
But I would definitely say that's the biggest myth.
Okay, and for us who's super comfortable, each and every one, we have our own different colors that we stick to. What steps that we can do to take to, try new colors?
For one, I would say don't be scared to step out of your box. It's really about finding the right undertones for lipsticks because, like you with pink, it's one of those things. There's rosy pinks, there's pale pinks, there's baby pinks. There's so many different pinks. It's really about just finding the right undertone that works for your complexion. As far as reds go, reds is a tricky thing. I'm not a red. I don't wear red, and I'm not even saying this because any Ollie is mine. It's probably the only red that I'll wear. I think there was only one other red way back when that I would actually wear because the undertones for deeper complexions is very important. Or sometimes it can just come off as just look at my lips.
Yeah.
And it just, it's just an attention that like I per se don't want. I'm very like neutral with my makeup. I like my lips to be my focal point and my lashes and my brows.
Hello.
Yes, so it's like I don't want my lips to be the first thing that you see when I walk in.
Okay.
So with red, it's really about the undertones for that.
Awesome.
As for nudes go,
I'm so sorry, pretty girl.
we all know the ashy effect, and that was probably my main thing because I really do, again, love neutral makeup. And I was always trying to make it work. Like, all right, let me just get this lip liner. You shouldn't have to do that to create a nude look all the
Right,
time. So
right.
it was very important for me to have a color that worked for an array of skin tones that was still considered a nude for like her. She's a totally different complexion than me, but it still
And it
works for
shocks
the
me
both
that
of
it's
us.
like so different, but it's the same. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so for those out there that's watching us and they see how awesome your line is doing, how can we find you? How can we purchase? We gotta go Target, what, online? What can we do?
Target is major goals, but as of right now,
I just spoke to existence just to let y'all know. So when y'all
It's
do
there.
find it
It's there.
in Target,
yes, it's
y'all
there.
send it here.
But anyalleycosmetics.com is how you purchase. We're online. We'll have like some pop shops scheduled for the East Coast possibly at the end of the year.
Okay.
But yeah, stay tuned for that. But online right now.
Online, and that's where?
Any Alley, yeah, www.anyalleycosmetics.com.
Awesome. And you know we love you. We love her. We want to continue supporting her. So how can we find you? Please drop them labels. Let's go.
Thank you. Okay, so YouTube and Instagram, it's at Iamlindaelaine, I-A-M, and then Linda Elaine. And yeah, and
Alright.
that's about it.
That's
I mean,
about
if
it?
you want to follow me on Snapchat, because Snapchat's pretty fun, but
Okay. And what's that Snapchat?
Jamexican Beauty. That's my old
Ooh,
handle, yeah.
okay.
And Snapchat won't let you change it, so.
Tragic. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody else go ahead and drop their labels because
Yes,
they are
of course,
gorgeous, and I know
of
y'all
course.
want to follow them. So how can we find you on Instagram or whatever is your main platform?
Sure, that's Ashley D. Fox with 2 S's.
Okay, we will be following you. And you, madam?
It's _Toonie Renee _
Renee. Okay. And you, Miss
I'm
Sarah?
on Instagram at Sarah_Lioness.
Awesome.
okay,
And
girl.
of course, y'all gotta follow your girl, and that is at Roach Baby. That's ROACHBAYBEE. And you guys make sure y'all follow my show as well. That is at Well Said Show. And yeah, we came, we conquered, and we broke some myths. So if you're black, go ahead and purchase some of her Elaine. Not even only if you are African American, anybody, because as you can see, different tones takes it. So hey, black girls can rock it all. But make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow N1N by Tristina. She's out here doing her thug thizzle. We are so grateful.
Yay.
And thank you so much for having us. And y'all stay tuned. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.